Indian batter Jemimah Rodriguez lost out on her membership of the Gymkhana just about a couple of days back because of the alleged conversion bid that was made against her father for using the premises of the Gymkhana for alleged conversion purposes, carrying out prayer meetings. All of this was against the rules of the Gymkhana. For the first time since that story broke out, we have the father's version as well. Neither Jemimah nor her father put out any statement since those allegations were made, since that story was reported, and we here at Sports Today also reported, where we said that there could be a scenario because there were different versions coming in as well. Was this just club politics or was this really a breach? There is a new thing that we've learnt over here, and very much in line with what we were earlier telling you as well. Let's first get into the statement that's been put out by Ivan Rodriguez, father of Jemimah Rodriguez. Let's go there point by point in this clarification that he's issued. 4 big points. Let's look at the first point that he's made in this statement issued by him. He says that we had availed the facilities at the Gymkhana for the purpose of prayer meetings on multiple occasions. However, this was done in complete accordance with the procedures at the Gymkhana that they have in place and in full knowledge of the office bearers. Now, that is the first contradiction. What we heard from the office bearers is that this was done without the knowledge of the office bearers. However, there was one office bearer who said that the president let all of this happen, and that's where we told you that perhaps this is just club politics, because certain office bearers said we didn't know and alleged that the president knew. And what we've now heard from the father is that office bearers knew about it. So clearly it gives you an impression that there's something really happening over here which is yet to come out. Let's look at the second point that he's made in this statement. Again, doesn't go in line with what we've heard from the office bearers. Here he says that the prayer meeting was open to all and were in no way conversion meetings, as has been wrongly labelled in articles in the media. Now, this is what Mr. Malhotra had said a couple of days back. He's one of the office bearers, that there was conversion activity happening and people knew about it. It was not being spoken and they were waiting for the right time. But clearly no conversion happening is what Jemimah's father Ivan Rodriguez has said. Let's move to the third point that he's talked about in this release. He says that when we were told to stop conducting the prayer meetings, we respected the stance of the Gymkhana and did do so immediately. The fourth point says, when we were informed about the difference in the rates in the members for the members and the guests, we readily cleared the areas. Now, this is also against what we had heard from the members or from the office bearers. Now, in case you've forgotten what exactly is it that we here at Sports Today heard from the office bearers and why the two versions don't really match, listen in to what the office bearers had told us a while back.
It was taken up at the managing committee meeting and we said that this is not done. What is happening, kind of. So the president was very Arey, no. Aisa kuch nahi, we will see that, all the compensation is paid, and, we had to work backward to track, what payments were made, what was not done. So they were using the club at member cost, and 35 events they conducted in that 1 year time, which was, very, very sad to have happened any which ways.
As a vice president, she didn't have any idea about it. Our other office bearers had no idea and nor did any of our managing committee. None of us had any idea about what was going on.
It says bulk bookings and blocking of the presidential hall by honorary playing member Ms. Jemimah Rodriguez for religious conversion purposes. If once I can ask my camera person Swapnil to quickly zoom and show our viewers and our audience members that her father, Mr. Ivan Rodriguez, was using the hall and the auditorium inside the Gymkhana for religious conversion purposes.
So different versions. Ivan Rodriguez has something else to say. Office bearers have a completely polar opposite version to present. There is more to the story. I can tell you we still await for other details to come out. The mudslinging is on, but for the first time Ivan Rodriguez has come out and issued a clarification, says there is no breach in the Gymkhana rules. Let's see what is it that the story has to offer going forward.